Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another Kaspa video. Before we get into it, could you please Mike Tyson the like and subscribe button? Well, you can see the market's dipping down a little bit. Whoops, I just closed the Kaspa string. It's down to 16.4 cents. Here you can see we're still at 21, 16.4 cents. Um, Most market is down. Bitcoin's down 1% or whatever in the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at some KRC20s. Hoodie is on the first page still. It's bounced around. It's been on the front page, not been on the front page. The chart doesn't really matter because somehow the very beginning, but when you look at the chart, the price is down. It was up to like a $17,000 market cap. It usually kind of has some weird start, but you can see when it came out, it did kind of go up there to 2 zeros and a 4, and it's going down 175 holder count. But let's go to the other one. So that has been a fun experiment. It's cool to be on the front page. Someone said it's going to be one of the OG punk meme coins or whatever. So, and actually, I don't think that if you go to CoinMarketCap, there's even a hoodie, a dog and a hoodie. I guess hoodie on it's like Solana or whatever. But yeah, anyways, you got Nacho just under a $61 million market cap. Kaspa, $10.4 million. Pepe did get up to like $900,000. It's pulled back. Volatile. Kaspi, $3.6 million. Kasbot, 1.4. Yoran, 280,000. Somps, 2.2. A lot of people are talking about that because, at least in my comments, sometimes because they're going to potential, or it looks like they're getting a listing on L Bank. So a lot of people are excited trying to load up on that. I did pick up a couple billion. Yeah, let's see here. That, is one that some people are talking about there. So far with hoodie, I've sold 25,000 hoodie for 61.75 Kaspa. That it costs 1,000 Kaspa to deploy your project. Let's see. So that's the main ones that I've been paying attention on the front. Trump is another one. Rare. I don't even have enough rare to sell. Trump, $114,000 market cap. There's a lot going on. A lot of scammers. Crypto Pumps had a good video talking about some of the scams. You have the KDX. I guess the Change Finance had problems with the Casware wallet that led to some problems. I've seen people talking about having, people sending messages on Telegram or X. So you just got to be careful out there. And, for the most part, you want to keep almost all your Caspa just in cold storage. And if you do, some people, sorry about that. Some people aren't waging into the KRC20 waters, and that's cool. And then also, if you do, just be careful. Try to get your money back on projects. If you mint it, and just try to be, safe out there. The hash rate has been fluctuating around the last couple of days, but we're back over 1 exahash. You can see that we're about 10 transactions per second here. That bounces around. Sometimes, if it starts getting busy, it'll get up to a couple hundred, but still, it's fast. It's proven. Now let's look at the total fees paid. You can see that, well, when you go overall, you can see that, 30.4 million CAS has been paid to miners, 594 tokens deployed. I mean, it's only $170, 1,000 Kaspa to deploy your token. It's super quick on KasperBot, and I made a video about that yesterday, but almost 22 million transactions. Now let's go to the total fees. So obviously we know the first day was like 21 million Kaspa, then 8.6 million. But then since then, it's been a consistent 1.7, 1.5, 1.43, 1.6, 1.4. And my calculations, you're looking at it like 6.6 million Kaspa roughly on the Coinbase rewards every day. So 1.5, 1.6 million Kaspa in fees is very significant for miners. I hear a lot of miners talking about, 10, 15, maybe even 20% increased profit. So that is good for the overall ecosystem. This doesn't really show the Kaspa is still in third place in mining revenue, but it's not counting it's only going by the Coinbase rewards. Because I remember with Bitcoin, when it had a lot of money generated with runes, the Bitcoin halving, it was still just showing the Coinbase rewards. Nacho, they just collected another revenue share payment of 84,000 Kaspa just hit the Sex Dexlixing Fund. So you can even see the address right there. 243,000 Kaspa. So that's for the Nacho listing fund. You know, they're transparent with that. You got the wallet address here. So that's a big chunk of Kaspa that they're starting to build up there for the sex listing. And apparently, with CoinGecko, decided not to improve their application to no trading activity, but they're teaming up with Kasperbot to get a trading volume and marketplace trading data via API, reapplying soon. So I think it'll happen eventually. Uh, they had a giveaway here, so a lot going on. So when's the pump going to happen? I know a lot of people think that it's October. You know, so right now September historically is. Just a sec, real quick. Oh, hey, bro, I've missed your competition. I've been sick. Just seen your last video. Oh, hey, Leroy, hope you're feeling better now. No worries, you know, might not. Hey, Hoodie, can you help me with something? I'm trying to use Casperbot, but I can't fund my wallet with Casper because Bybit is telling me that Casperbot wallet address is not valid. I just double checked the wallet address. I'm not 100% sure about that. Maybe someone else in the comments can help. Thanks so much for keeping us updated. Pump Kaspa, for God's sakes. I wish I did my original minting on Casperbot as opposed to Casper. I agree, Davey. Casperbot is smooth, quick, easy. In general, I don't like doing like the stuff on Telegram or Discord, so I put it off doing it until Casper really had its problems after the mint started. And but Casperbot I'd have got a way more Nacho, way more Casper. I would have made a lot more. Mr. Blockdack says, "Hey, try deleting the Caspa from the address." So how the has Caspa at the beginning. Found you recently. Good job, man. I subbed. Thanks, Donnie. Love doll. I appreciate it. So, you know, they're starting to print more money, and it's at that cycle. And you know, there's a lot of correlation. The price of Bitcoin might lag, but eventually we're going to be there. And typically, Bitcoin's not great in September and October, and then once after the election, probably does. You know, doesn't matter who wins. They're probably going to have to print more money. And I've talked about this quite a bit. So that's why at the end of the day, it's fun to go into the casino of KRC 20s. But for me, like when I minted Nacho, Casper, Trump, Rare, I sold some of my Casper, a million of my Casper, and I got my 2020, or I've got about 2,300 Casper back. So I basically got my initial investment setting on house money. Now going on with Hoodie, you know, I spent 1,000 Caspa on Hoodie, which is you know, then I minted just like everyone else. I didn't get any. I just you know, deployed it live, spent 1,000 Caspa doing it live with Casperbot, and then just buying them like any, you know, minting them like everyone else. Minted a little over 1.2 million, and I give the 130,000 away. So that one's a little different because I had such a high fee on to deploy the contract. But you know, and most people are, that's probably their plan. No, you know, I don't think too many people are just going all in on these. But you know, I'm looking at these national debt and wages aren't increasing with the amount of inflation, and you can see now that they're spending more on interest than they are spending on the military. You just jump in the time machine, what they're projecting, and I don't know all the metrics that they're using to project, but like they're projecting this to be the US national debt to be 47 trillion at the next election in 2028. The next Bitcoin halving, the next election cycle, they're projecting 47 trillion dollars in debt, 4.1 trillion just interest on the debt, 1.5 trillion on military. So I mean, that's why people are going into fixed supply digital assets, in my opinion. And now we got this casino. Hey, you know, there's Solana, all, you know, ETH, they have their casino. Bitcoin got it with Runes. Except what's cool is that I think this is better than Runes or BRC20 because one, it's quicker. So, you know, sometimes it could be a 70-minute wait between a Bitcoin block. We can check out the mempool on Bitcoin and see. Sometimes you get a couple quick ones, but I mean, it can be. See right here, it's been 18 minutes, 29 minutes. I mean, if you went through here, you'd probably find a 70-minute gap. Then you can have a couple quick ones, like right here, 58. Basically in 10 minutes, you had three, and then you had another 20 minutes. So when you have the speed of Caspa, and then I'm not sure how they work it, but it's you don't really have to split like runes. You have to split. So whatever runes you got in your first UTXO, say you had like 50,000 runes, you have to just do something to split it. Where, at least in Casper bot, you got to say you have, 10 million nacho, you can just sell 50,000 easy. You don't have to do anything else. Now, Casper bot will have you try to compound your UTXOs. So that's kind of cool. But I think we just got to be patient. Caspa's down. It's actually going down a little bit more. The market's going down, but I feel pretty good that, we're going to be going back up here. The global liquidity, since the Bitcoin bottom went up and then pulled back, and then now it's starting to go up. And that's not just the United States, which is the most important capital market, but you got Japan and China and Euro zone. So I think we just need to be patient here, and we got some fun stuff to do, and then that's showing how fast Kaspa can go, how many transactions it can handle. Unfortunately, there's been more scams and problems, but overall, I think it's been a net success, and it's showing just the tip of the iceberg of what Kaspa is really capable of. Bro, you motivated to make your own KRC20? Give it a shot, man. I guess $170, and yeah. Hey, holy! Someone pronounced my last name right. Let's go. Okay. I don't even remember how I did, but yeah, I got lucky there. I'm really horrible at pronouncing names, so I got lucky there. It's going to zero. It's annoying. What's going to zero? Come on, Cass. We're supposed to be at 25 cents by now. Yeah, it just, the market's going down overall. So September historically is not a great month for Bitcoin and crypto. But Caspa's not going to zero. And the overall market's down, but it's going to turn around. I mean, they're going to be printing money. It's just there's like what the exact price of Caspa is in the future. I don't know. It's hard to predict. What the exact price of Bitcoin is, I don't know. But the one thing we do know is they're going to have to print a lot of dollars to pay for the debt and to fund the government. That's inevitable, and we're getting to the stage where they're going to have to start printing more, and then that'll affect other weaker fiat currencies. And so, yeah, and more global liquidity pumps in, more people are buying assets. So it just takes time. And so I think at some point next month or November, we'll start seeing the market go up. I thought KRC20s could push us up into the top 20, but it didn't. We've kind of been hanging out at 21 for a while. Um, so it didn't do much on the price. And Kaspa is just kind of going down with the market right now. Interesting. What will Kaspa at the peak top not follow BTC? Yeah, we kind of do our own thing. Hoodie is going pretty good. Yeah, it's maybe I know some people maybe got their money back. 5,500 market cap. It was up to 17,000 dollar market cap. It's on page one, so that's cool. And hopefully, if you minted, you got some of your money back. And who knows, maybe somehow it catches on. You just never know. I just hope that CASP eventually breaks away from BTC and does its own thing soon. Typically, when you kind of look at Bitcoin and Caspa, it typically can do its whoops. I don't know why that's been happening when I'm on Coin Market Cap sometimes that it'll just go to like some random website. But yeah, it tends to do its own, march to its own beat. Morning, everyone. Is K charts reliable? I haven't used K charts, or is that a coin, or is that the charts? I just like looking at cast.fyi for me. They have a pretty good setup in my opinion. Checking the charts. I don't know who's selling Jesus. I don't really have any thoughts on Castar. There's just so many different ones. Listing on exchange will make the price go up. Yep, it will be. I'm waiting on Kraken listing. Oh, Jose, it's a website. K charts. I'm not sure about K charts. I guess maybe go to X and maybe they have an X page. For me, I'm just sticking to cast.fyi. It's old reliable, and it seems like the best place for me to check it out. And you can trust them. Bitcoin hoodie, guys. The hoodie's still there. $5,400 market cap, 175 holders. So fun little experiment. But you can see that most of the liquidity in the KRC20s is Nacho, Casper, Caspot, Silver, Somps. That's where the most of the market cap is. I think there's a plan to bring the economy down and introduce a central bank digital currency. Possibly right now, the Tether is actually um Tether is actually propping up the dollar a little bit because demand for the US debt is from China and Japan. They're cutting some of their debt, dollar denominated debt. And Tether, 119 billion-dollar market cap, and they have a lot of US treasuries that are backing that 1 to 1. It's not entirely backed by that, but they have a lot. So, and then you probably saw the article that Tether made more money than BlackRock. So the stable coins are actually buying a lot of the US treasuries when Japan and China are cutting their balance sheets. I use cast.fyi. So just go to cast.fyi. So you go to cast.fyi. And then once you're on there, they just have the KRC20 token page. And then you just click on KRC20's tokens, and then you got all these here. The best one ever here, hoodie. But no, you can go see like Nacho. It'll show you the last 7 days. You can click on the market cap. It shows you if it's minted, pre-mint, when it was deployed. Some of these were deployed the first launch, and then there's only partially minted. But yeah, I think as far as I know, Cast.fyi, KRC20 tokens. I know there's some other places popping up, but to me, this is old faithful. Did you make a Telegram and X account for your coin? No, I didn't make anything. I just don't have time to do that. So it was just I figured, hey, I'll deploy it live so everyone else can have the same chance to mint as me. I minted about 2.5%, and then everyone else minted 97.5%. And it's just, I just don't have the time to really do that. I can talk about it once in a while and keep an eye on you. What do you think of Goad, the Kaspa Toad? I didn't really mess around with it at all, but I know some people made some money on it. Nacho is like 70% of the blue chip of KRC20s and will lead the charge to $1 billion. Other KRC20s will fly up as well. Casper, Caspi, Goad. So I know a lot of people like, oh no, something like Sun Pump would be cool. I like the Casper chart on X for Casper the Ghost. I haven't seen that one. But I guess that's all I got. I don't want to ramble on here too long, but I think that it looks like, this month might have more blood on the market, and we don't know the future, but we know that the global liquidity is going to grow. You can see how much it's grown since 2015 from 56 trillion almost to 93 trillion. The US national debt is starting to get out of control. And so have fun, stay safe if you're messing around with KRC20s. And for me, I'm just trying to build up my Kaspa, and yep, be patient. But I think next month we might start seeing it go up. October, November. Typically October is kind of October, so we'll see. Thanks for watching. Let me know what KRC20s you're interested in, and have a good day.